Well, hey guys, this is Harrison with another video for you, and in this one I'm going to show you 5 really easy ways to help you send better texts in English. So let's go. Now, our choice of words can have a huge effect on our messages and on the people who read them. So, for example, asking a person if they're available could come across as bossy and cold. Now, I'm sure you've gotten a call in the past from your boss or your manager, and it was on your day off, and they asked you if you're available to come in for work. That's how they say it, available. So the word has a strong connection to work. Also, the definition of available means free or ready to use. Now, that's not really a nice way to describe a friend. So let's go back a little bit here and try and find another way to say it. This is a much better text because asking someone if they're busy is just so much more polite than asking them if they're available. It's just a more sensitive and easygoing way to ask someone if they have time to help you. So asking someone, how are you, is very much the same as saying hello. So if you think about it, hello and how are you are not really conversation starters. They're greetings. So don't expect someone to chat with you about their day as soon as you say, how are you, especially in a text. So how are you also implies that you're asking about a person's, feelings, even if you're not. So most people don't want to go there, especially in a text. So asking someone how are things is a really good way to get someone chatting about whatever it is going on in their life. You can even go a step further and ask how are things at work, how are things back home, how are things at school. People generally are more open to talking about things going on around them than the things going on inside them, especially on a phone. Some words have developed strong associations over time, such as meetings and business. They go hand in hand. So asking someone to meet with you for lunch has a kind of worky related feel to it. So there's something important which needs to be discussed at a meeting. Now, it's not a really good choice of words for a casual lunch that you want to grab with a friend. So get together is a much better choice here because it has a easy breezy feel to it that meetings as a word, just lacks. You may not realize that completely typing out the words with capital letters has an effect like shouting. I've heard this from a couple of students, so it can be extremely difficult to convey emotion and, tone of voice through a text message. So if you want to sound more excited or, more angry, you can try typing every letter as a capital letter, so make them big. But, be careful here. Don't do this too often. Don't write out text after text after text in capital letters. It's kind of annoying or, makes you seem kind of crazy. Now, here's the thing, though. If using capital letters is kind of like shouting, well, then the opposite's true as well. So if you want to seem more casual and relaxed in your text, you can try writing out your messages without ever using a capital letter whatsoever. Everything in lowercase. Now, I know people who would probably never capitalize anything. That's just the way they do things, in their text. But, I always felt this is going a little too far to always do that, to always be casual. For example, not capitalizing a person's name, the first letter in their name, is kind of lazy, in my opinion. So, use caution here. Now, one last thing to remember is that text messages between friends, they're not resumes, they're not technical essays for school. So you're allowed to use contractions. So instead of I do not know, you can say I don't know. I will be home soon. I'll be home soon. How is it going? How's it going? And so on. In fact, you should be using contractions as much as possible in all of your texts if you want it to feel like you're chatting or, you're talking in person with a buddy. Because in normal conversations, people like me, we use contractions almost exclusively. So, don't be shy to use them. Now guys, just want to say thanks for watching. I'm sure you're able to pick up a few tips for writing better text in English. Now there's going to be more focused videos on phones and social media in the future. So hey, subscribe right now. Click the bell. You'll never miss a video. So if any of you have any questions about text messages, please light up the comments below. Give me a question and I'll be sure to help you out. All right, that's it for now. We'll see you soon.